Hello guys. What is the main Russian tactic in this war, Russian war in Ukraine, or for the last couple of centuries? This is meat waves. I know it sounds ugly, it is ugly, but we have to talk about that to understand Russian mindset and how can we win over them. My name is Anna and I vlog daily from Ukraine since the start of the brutal Russian invasion. So if you're new to the channel, you support Ukraine, please subscribe and help us fight informational war. And my longtime friends, check your subscription status and hit notification button. For centuries, Russia surprises the world with how careless it is about the life of its own people and soldiers in particular. I remember reading in history books and memoirs of various generals who once tried to fight with Russia that they were killed with total irresponsibility of Russian top military commanders and how they totally did not care about the life of the soldiers. What we witness today in Ukraine is another example of a meat grinder or meat waves, as some of my colleagues vloggers call it, a very ugly metaphor comparison, but at the same time extremely illustrative and vivid. For the last almost 2 years of Russian war in Ukraine, they have killed almost 350,000 soldiers for nothing. Why do they need this war? They want more people, solve their demographic problems, but oh my God, they are doing the country. They need more territories, but they are already the largest country in the world with a lot of misery around and no toilets in the houses. So why on earth they need more of something? They only need more of deaths. Unfortunately, Ukrainian too. If we look at the start of this Russian war in Ukraine, Chornobaivka village was a very vivid illustration. At first, we could not believe it is happening. You know that Chornobaivka is a heroic village on the territory of which or close to which there was an airfield, and Russians had no other place to put their planes, to put their jets, to put various military equipment, only that spot. And Ukrainian armed forces managed to destroy this Russian aviation and Russian tanks standing there for 26 times. 26 times. Chornobaivka became a meme inside Ukraine because honestly, even those Ukrainian soldiers who were responsible for the destruction of this equipment could not believe it is happening. Because come on, once you can be tricked, twice you can be tricked. But guys, why are you doing that for the 26th time together with people? Because this is Russia and they practice this exhaustion strategy. They don't care about the number of people they will kill from their own side. They simply wait that at a certain moment of time, Ukraine will finish, Europe will finish, I don't know, the world will finish, and that's how they will win. A very unusual understanding of what victory is. 350,000 people killed for nothing. The majority of them will never return home, even in these black packages. Please forgive my sarcastic mode and remember to subscribe to witness the victory of Ukraine and all the normal democratic world, because that's what we definitely need on this planet. And Avdiivka is a small town next to Donetsk. Serious fights are taking place there, and Russians kill 1,200, 1,300 soldiers per day, not getting it. You all remember Bakhmut. We all remember other locations which are symbols now of Russian irrational attitude to the life of their own soldiers. I'm not going to tell you some really ugly stories about the bodies that they don't pick up, and that to some extent near Bakhmut, lots of Ukrainian soldiers could not fight because of the smell they could hear. And also they very rarely take care about the wounded, especially in such hot locations. They simply finish them, their own soldiers. So just as an old general from a German or French army wrote about Russia 2 centuries ago, no one would expect an army totally irrespectful of the lives of its own soldiers. So from one point of view, We may laugh, we may remain sarcastic, saying how stupid they are, how careless they are, that their people got used to serfdom and slavery, and all of that is true. But it also tells us we cannot expect them to act like the majority of us would. For any country in the world, if they would have lost 350,000 soldiers, 7+ generals, lots of things isolated in the world, they would have quit this war long ago. Plus understanding they will never take the country, they will never get the people, but they continue because they are Russia. So those of you good people who think negotiations are possible, or there are other mechanisms that can influence Russians, like they don't have Zara, they will protest. No, they don't protest even when their sons are killed. You will not see serious protest movements inside Russia, and not only because all of them are terrorized or suppressed, but also because fighting for your own freedom, fighting for your own rights is not a tradition in Russia, but actually seen as a sin or something bad. So serious work has to be done inside Russian society after our joint victory. Thank you so much for your support and understanding. Remember to subscribe if you're new to the channel. 50% of people who watch these videos are actually not subscribed. Guys, join our friendly channel. And subscribe to my Instagram, Threads, Twitter, and Discord. Check our merch shop, and Slava Ukraini!